on there, and anything we make from the show goes towards that. So, and I know myself and Steve will make sure that happens. You know, that we're part of this for a reason, and it's hard to look out in the public and you see, you know, these things that are just not being taken care of the right way, and we're trying to.
When Angelo refers to himself as an artist, it's almost an understatement, and I've described him as a Renaissance man. And he's not only a great musician, singer, songwriter, but he also delves in many, many media. Great painter and a sculptor, known almost internationally, I believe, for your photography. And
I've been very fortunate.
You have been very fortunate and very prolific. So as you're learning about Angelo and Mark and the show today, visit all the websites, visit the Facebook pages, and delve deep. Go in and look for Mark and Angelo's work. But I'm chomping at the bit here. You guys want to perform a song for us?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Because Mark is with me. My joke.
It makes you look human, right?
It makes me look human.
What are you going to be performing?
I walk the streets alone. It's so easy to see what's going on around me. Yes, it's easy. Written on the wall, big and bold somehow. The words ring clear to me. I can see them now. Big and bold somehow, me and you. Take a chance, take a glance upon you. It's so easy to see going on around me. Down the street along lies a life. Each and every day I live and breathe. Me and you. Yes, you know the answer. Gotta know the truth. Take a look around. Take a look. Everywhere. Come around like an angry bear. Know the truth, me and you. Know the secrets. Gotta know the truth. Take a look around. Everywhere, it's everywhere. streets alone in my hometown, in your hometown, any town at all. You see the writing on the wall. There too, others there. Don't ignore what you know when the truth comes around like an angry bear. Know the truth for me and you. Yeah, everywhere. I walk the streets alone. It's so easy to see what's going on around me. Yes, indeed. Know the truth written on the wall. Big and bold, gotta know the truth. Take a look around everywhere. Not just me.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That was
Hey.
awesome. That was awesome. Again, we are here at Still on Main in downtown Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Well, I mean, there's a few people. Bonnie Raitt, I caught her at the Wilbur in '72. We had to drive in a Common Gear. The girl I was with, she was so nice. Common Gear filled with water on the way up there. It was a horrible, horrible storm. And she did a great concert. So I'll mention that. That's the best I can do.
There we go.
She was great.
Bonnie Raitt
Raitt.
scores amongst my early memories of going to see live music.
It's like impeccable. She was impeccable in every respect.
And it's funny, she just got a Grammy, and people were like, unknown blues artists.
Did you see that comment too?
Oh, hilarious.
Unknown, I think. Name, what do you have to do, right? I'm unknown. You know what I mean? I'm like a musical nobody.
Not after today. You're going viral, my friend.
There you go. There you go. What
Hey,
about
he
you,
makes me
Mark?
look human.
Who is she unknown to? That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's like
That's a good
I
point.
walk into the drugstore that used to be Brooks, or used to be Rite Aid, that used to be Adams, and I said, wasn't the door used to open this way? And the little girl behind the counter says, it's always been this way. And it was very amusing because always to her is probably at least the past 6 months to a year.
Yeah, right.
She's not thinking, in so perspective, I mean, he's got way more interest in the stories. I mean, he's roaming around in Greenwich Village with all these great people coming up, and I was,
I want to take you to the village. I told you.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I'm
go.
ready.
We're gonna go jam. I want to drag him to.
I'm about 50 years late, but I'll go.
No, never late.
All
Never
right.
late, man. No such thing as late.
Okay.
Could you go to the village today and can you do busking there? Can you just go out?
What I like to do on a Sunday, I like to go down to Washington Square Park and do jams there. Sometime if I announce them, other players will show up. We did one where people from Rhode Island joined me. We went down, but about 30, 35 people joined us there to jam. Then the guy who ran the music site at that time, which was Vandalism, they just closed down after 10 years. He called me from California and said, you want to do that again, but with a little bit more oomph. And I said, well, what do you have in mind? Well, to make a long story short, we ended up with 450 musicians meeting in Washington Square Park.
I love that. I would.
Again, we are here at Still on Main, downtown Pawtucket, Rhode Island, doing live. You can find Music Causation on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. You can find it on Facebook at Rhode Island Broadcasting. We are on Twitter at Broadcasting RI, and of course live on Twitch at RI_broadcasting. You can see all the videos of all the shows that we are doing, will be doing, and at least until the next year. We're gonna do this 52 times. Maybe give or take a week off for like holidays or something like that, if it's Christmas and Thanksgiving or whatever it is. But we're going to be going at this all year long to do music causation for 152 Hunger Network and the Rhode Island Community Food Bank and other, sources of donating to causes such as hunger and poverty, like Steve said. Markrush and Papa Angelo, once again.
Your table bangs are going to be going out live on the internet.
Been a long, long time in this lifetime of mine. A long, long time to bring it home. Been a long, long time in this lifetime of mine. A long, long time before dawn. Bring it better now. Bring it better now. Hold me better now. I've been loving you too long. Loving you too long. Loving you much too long. Been a long, long time since I walked down that line. A long, long time to bring it home. Been a long, long time since I felt you were mine. A long, long time before dawn. Bring it better now. Bring it better now. Hold me better now. Loving you too long. Loving you too long. Loving you much too long. Loving you too long. Been a long, long time since I sipped your sweet wine. A long, long time to bring it home. Been a long, long time since I felt you were mine. A long, long time to bring it home. Bring it better now. Bring it better now. Hold me better now. Loving you too long. Bring it better now. Love me better now. Hold me better now. Loving you too long. Loving you too long. Loving you much too long. loving you too long.
Wow. It just sounds
So good.
awesome.
So good.
Sounds awesome. Look, I mean,
Music is part of I think, music is part of a much bigger apparatus than we are. That the universe vibrates, everything vibrates. They know that now. The molecules and the atoms of everything vibrate. So what we're doing when we make music, I believe, is on some astro-spiritual level, we're plugging into a real source of existence. And those of us who get to do it or listen to it or whatever, know that it's too essential.
yeah.
Exactly.
I do have to say, I've been, taking various jobs over the years, and I was younger, I was doing some landscaping and moving dirt or something, and out in the sun, and I'm like, having a good time? I kind of enjoy where I'm at, so I'd be doing some construction work with my brother, doing a roof, maybe building a room or a porch somewhere, and I just enjoy it. So I think as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, and which isn't that difficult, even, I take a day job, I work, I build some boilers and stuff, and I'm not miserable. It's okay.
And then you have the music aspect on top of that.
Well, I've always had it in addition, so it was hard to say, because it's not in lieu of. I always thought it was a good balance of playing music. At one point, for about a dozen years or so, I was just playing constantly, teaching and playing and running open mics and performing at anywhere and everything for state facilities too,
Right.
and just constantly playing, it wasn't a bad thing, but it does become work, and you're running, and when you're done, you're kind of like right next to the people in the food bank line, except maybe on the other side. So, the music certainly is it looks like fun, so it is fun. And I get to play with this guy, and that's cool.
There you go.
And I'm running the open mic. I just wanted to add this, that I'm running the open mic, and he comes in, and I'm working, and I'm listening, I'm running sound. He's like, "You got this?" I'm like, "Yeah," but I'm running sound at the same time. And I'm doing things, and I'm kind of catching the keys in, and I'm playing, and I'm seeing who's next, and doing this. And it wasn't until he says, "Oh, we're going to do a show." We did at the Warren House of Pizza, also on Main Street, but down in Warren, with Mauricio, right? Mauricio, he's running sound for us, and I'm thinking pizza joint. I'm like, oh great, there's gonna be kids running around eating pizza like we're in Papagino. But no, he shuts it down, and it's like a music venue. It's beautiful. It's a stage, there's lights, and the guy's got Mauricio's over there with this beautiful sound system, and he's got the monitors, and he's catering to us.
Cool. I'll have to go.
Really?
I'll have to make sure.
It was a beautiful thing. And I'm listening to Angelo's songs I'm playing, of course, but the sound is so perfect. I'm listening to a song like for the first time because I'm not working, or I'm playing, but I didn't consider that work. And I'm listening to the songs. It was such a good time. I said, I feel like I'm listening to I guess you'd call it a CD these days, or maybe something newer, I don't know. But I feel like I'm listening to a recording, only I'm on it. So I'm playing along while he's playing, and I'm like, that's a really nice song. And I'm like, I quiet down, I'm listening to him, which is what you're supposed to do. With my opinion, but and I get to listen to the storyline, and he also does the preamble. Like if you had the old songs where they used to be like Blue Moon and stuff, or any of those old jazz songs, they had a whole page of a song that never made the radio because it was just it's a setup. Talks about the song and kind of puts you in the place, and he's talking about, he's got a history like crazy, and I was being born, he was in Vietnam, he was doing all these interesting things, to say the least, but being down and living life, and, I was watching Major Mud probably, something like that. But, so I'm listening to the setup of the songs, and I was just blown away by it. Because I didn't know, I just know from open mic, I'm like, he's very loud, I don't know what he's going to go about. But we actually played, I'm listening to the songs, I just wanted to say that.
I'm guessing he took you by surprise.
That was a wonderful.
Because I know when I first heard Papa, I was taken by surprise.
We're gonna
and
be
I was
doing that again.
very pleasantly surprised.
So I look forward to the shows at Warren House of Pizza and whatever else we embark on.
Yeah, I've been playing all my life, and I've played with a lot of people, and some of them are far superior musicians than I'll ever be, and I've been, joyfully flattered by their company, and I mean that. But he and I have a unique connection from my standpoint, because, and I say this joyfully on stage all the time. It might sound weird that I say it. I admit to it. We've never practiced anything. These are the most times we get to converse. We've only had a couple of conversations, and we've been hanging now for about 8 months, I think, maybe longer than that.
One of the fellows at the show comes up and he goes, I said, how do you know Angelo? He goes, I was in one of his classes. And I'm like, oh, what's he teach? And so we just play music, we don't really get into the...
God bless them, because it really kind of separates the wheat from the chaff, and those that are really into it are really into it. And those that are not, that's all well and good, because I know in my heart there are plenty that are into it.
Yeah.
And like I say, we already have more than 52 weeks in the year assigned in Rhode Island. We'll start breaking that out into the communities.
Something that he said earlier, I'd like to build upon it, because time is the most valuable thing you can do.
Yes, definitely.
Money you can make, time you can't make. So when people dedicate time, they may not realize how valuable that is.
Exactly, so true.
Voluntarism, and everybody approves and appreciates voluntarism. And you don't have to give your whole life, your whole weekend, everywhere. Give something. Find a way, something you do or something about you that you can contribute back to the community in some way.
And let me make this point, Mark.
Markrush.
Yeah, I like it.
And Papa Angelo, and I almost forgot Papa that time.
That's it.
Playing another song. Let's
Cool.
do this.
I like it.
Rock like Peter Blanc, won't boogie all night long, yeah, won't have a boogie. I want to swing like Jerry Lee, won't boogie till you 1, 2, 3, yeah, won't have a boogie. Well, the boogie keep rolling, but keep going around. Well, the boogie keep rolling, and the clock keeps going. I wanna get you upside down, yeah. Wanna make it like Jesus can. Do the dance, if it don't make a difference. Come on over, be my baby tonight. Rock like Stevie Wonder, won't boogie all night long, yeah, won't you know? Have to boogie with me, yeah, mama, yeah, won't you know? Have to boogie with me.
You can search on my name, Steve Maciel. You can search on 1 of 52 Hunger Network. We're all over Facebook. We're all over the internet. And just look for us and find us, Rhode Island Broadcasting. Nowadays with Google search, you can find anybody, anywhere, anytime.
Oh yeah, you can definitely find us.
We're out there.
Again, find us every episode on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting.
Share us.
Facebook at Rhode Island Broadcasting.
Very easy to find. Very easy to find.
Very easy.
Yep.
Very easy. We have over 10,000 followers, so
wow,
I mean
cool.
that says a lot.
Yeah, very good.
So we just want everybody to start watching it. You can also find us on Twitch at RI_broadcasting, and of course Twitter at broadcasting RI. Please share the episodes. I mean, it's fantastic. It's for a great cause. So
I want to put in a plug if I can.
absolutely.
If you want to catch me and him,
Yes, please. I meant to ask you
you can
that.
catch it usually on Tuesday nights at the Updike Room
Yep.
at the Greenwich Hotel in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. And again, I'm Papa Angelo Marinosci Jr., and this is the guy that makes me look human. And that's the truth. Markrush on guitar, superb.
Absolutely, absolutely. We want to thank everybody that has watched us live and that will be watching the episode in the near future. Just thank you. Thank you for being here, and hopefully we see you all next week live at 12 p.m. Monday night, or Monday afternoon. Afternoon, not night. Technically it is, but... So we'll see you next time. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Mark and Papa.
That's a wrap, Dad.
There we go.